The Battle of Kusegawa ended in victory for the Western Army. However, in the battle that followed at Sekigahara, the Western Army suffered from multiple betrayals among its own men. The Western Army crumbled, and Despite this, Yoshihiro was not in the least bit disturbed. No matter how thrilling it was to win a battle, a losing battle was always more exciting. And to turn a losing battle into a winning battle, that was the most thrilling of all. Surrounded by the bodies of his dead comrades, Yoshihiro could only think of sweet victory, which he could still make out gleaming in the distance.
The end of a battle is never known until the battle ends. Chapter 4. Struggle at Sekigahara. One gamble after another. That's life.
The Western Army has been decimated. This battlefield is hell itself.
Hell, huh? Hell is where devils live, isn't it?
Huh?
Chesto!
Chesto!
Chesto! Chesto! Chesto! We, the Shimazu, are devils. We thrive on flesh and blood. If this battlefield is hell, then it is our home. And wherever we go, hell shall soon follow. We will charge through to the center.
Not disappoint me!
A losing battle. There's nothing I enjoy more. Now let's see. Toyohisa, Mitsunari, Sakon, Ginchio. I think I can keep all of them alive. This ought to be interesting. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
I shall be your opponent. Hey there, Eastern Army. Want to see what hell looks like?
The battle at Sekigahara to divide the land is over. Master Kobayakawa's defection ruined the Western Army. Now, all that is left is to defeat Mitsunari.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Saikon's got Kikawa, Mori, and Ikeda riding his back at Mount Longu in the east. They look like they're hungry for a little pain, don't you think? I be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
Look out! Here I come! I dare you to try to take my head!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Now here's a man I never expected to owe my life to.
Hey, I just didn't want to see such an experienced warrior die in a place like this.
So, you'd rather see me die in some other place, then?
Mitsunari is surrounded in the southwest by Tanaka, Todo, and Kobayakawa. Perhaps those three officers would like to see up close how a Shimazu fights.
Test your skill against my experience.
Look out! Here I come! Tarakatsu, get rid of Sakon once and for all.
As you wish.
I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
What took you so long?
I'm in this for the thrill. I was waiting till things got tough.
Aren't you worried that might cost us the battle?
No. The thrill I love most is that of turning the tide. I shall be your opponent.
Tanaka, Todo, and Kobayakawa. Useless fools, all of them. Hanzo, I entrust you to succeed where they have failed.
As you command.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
Inchio, you maniac! How did you survive all that? You're not part Shimazu, are you?
You shall vanish amongst the shadows. Those that disturb my master's land must die.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
Failure.
We must gather in the center.
Hey, I give the orders around here.
I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Why do you think they call me the devil? In the northwest, Ginchio is surrounded by E, Kuroda, and Hosokawa. Alright, I think I can fit all three of them under the head of my hammer.
Look out! Here I come!
I shall be your opponent.
Thank you. However, this changes nothing between us.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
Do not disappoint me!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal. If this battlefield is hell, then a devil like yourself must be right at home.
As are you, little Miss Tachibana. Probably shouldn't get too comfortable, though. Let's fight our way out of this, shall we?
Don't waver. The Tachibana will not be beaten.
Since when did I say you could start helping?
Ina, you are to support the front lines.
Leave it to me!
Why do you think they call me the devil?
Don't waver. The Tachibana will not be beaten.
I am Ina. Know me, and you shall know. The battle has been decided. Why do you continue to resist?
As long as there is still one man who resists, no battle is ever over. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Still not enough. Still not enough.
Daughter of Tachibana.
Let me guess. You wish me to concentrate in the center. That is typical of the Shimazu.
I don't have to tell you, huh? Maybe you know me a little too well. My blade thirsts for enemy blood. The Guardian of the Tokugawa versus Shimazu the Devil. This should be interesting.
To face me on the battlefield is to embrace your own death. Surely you are aware of this. I find amusement in your vigor.
I was just about to call for your assistance.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
There is no point in dying a worthless death.
We must gather in the center.
Those sneaky guys have got to be up to something. Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Why do you think they call me the devil?
Father, at your service.
Ah, Hidetada, you've arrived.
From there, we will strike at the Tokugawa.
Look out! Here I come!
Are there things that even I cannot foresee?
They're gonna try to bust right through our formation. This guy enjoys taking some zany risks. I like that.
Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
Don't waver. The Tachibana will not be beaten.
I shall be your opponent.
Look out! Here I come! Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course. Are there things that even I cannot foresee?
Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
Never so much as when I'm watching you, my dear.
I am proud to stand by your side on the battlefield. My very best is only the least I can do.
Test your skill against my experience.
I shall be your opponent.
Don't waver. The Tachibana will not be beaten.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
Why do you think they call me the devil?
Where did I go wrong?
Don't waver. The Tachibana will not be beaten.
I've just about turned this battle around now. Only one target still remains. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
I cannot lose. The burden I bear will not let me. Japan was almost mine. How did I let it slip through my hands?
No thing is a sure thing, Ieyasu. Perhaps you'd have won if you'd known that. Meet the devil!
Anger is the enemy. I must endure.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. The fun isn't in the victory, but in the gamble. Satisfaction comes first. Now then, I wonder what the cards hold for me next. The heart of a devil beats within me.